Thank you so much for clicking on this video because I feel like I have to make a video just to extend my thanks to every single person, like every single one of you that has shown me support, given me so much positive encouragement, and not only here on YouTube but also over on Instagram. So this is predominantly in direct relation to my collab palette that I released with You Can Be. You know, the amount of support and just positivity, love. I was going to say attention, but then I thought, oh my gosh, does that make me sound like an attention whore? Like, oh my gosh, like, or just like a narcissist. So I'm a bit like, oh my gosh, like, yeah, I don't want you to think that I'm a narcissist, of course, because like who wants people to think they're a narcissist? But maybe by me saying that I am a narcissist, oh my gosh, I don't think I fit the criteria. But anyway, that went in a different direction. I did not want it to go in, but yeah, I just didn't want to let the moment pass without saying thank you. And whenever I say thank you, I feel like thank you, it just isn't enough. And in a way, I feel like me saying thank you is that offensive to you? Because I feel like it doesn't seem like it's enough for me to just say thank you. I just wanted to take a moment to stop, create a video that isn't me showing other products or isn't me trying out products or isn't me even showing you the eyeshadow palette again, which by the way, just in case you're not seeing her, I mean here she is. By the way, this again, it makes me, this sounds like I'm just trying to show you the palette, which I am, but I'm not. Like this anyway, this is the fabulous palette. She's so beautiful. Look at her. Oh gosh, get a load of that, guys. I know. So in my professional life at work and also in my personal life, so like, you know, when I go to Tesco, because let's face it, that's the only place that I go out to these days. I ain't going out to any nightclubs or bars. No. I just go to Tesco and I go to work and then I'm at home. And most of the time at the moment I am working from home. Actually, I've read an incredibly funny and very relatable thing the other day on Instagram, and it said, when are we going to start referring to working from home as living from work? And I thought, oh, yes. That's it. So in my personal life and in my professional life, I think it's so important to say thank you to people. I mean, obviously it's really important to be polite to people and considerate of other people. But I think, you know, to stop and take a moment to say thank you. So, you know, like at work, if any of our contractors have kind of not even just gone above and beyond, but if they've just been like really super pleasant and friendly and approachable, you know, when I ask a stupid question, they don't like seem to like show in their face that they think I'm just like an absolute incompetent person, and they question like, why is she doing this? Who is she? Is she in charge? Like what? Like, am I talking to the right person here? You know, if anyone's just been like really nice and friendly, I'll just email in to their manager to say, hey, I just wanted to say, you know, I think Mark is absolutely fantastic. He was just so nice, so friendly. I'll always take the moment to pass on my appreciation, because I just feel like I hope that then their manager will give them a call or let them know, hey, do you know what, well done, you're doing a great job, we had a compliment about you. And I always want to like be spreading love and positivity around the world, because there's so much negativity, there's so much. I just think that some people are so quick to react and complain when things don't go quite how they wanted it to go, or when they're just angry about something. People are always so quick to complain, but maybe like if we were just as quick to be positive, I just think the world would be such a nicer place to live in. And by the way, I know that I'm making it sound like I'm the only person in the world, like I'm just lecturing everyone. I know that all you guys probably have the same mindset to me, but I just kind of wish everyone in the world did. But you know, whilst we have Karens in this world, there will always be complaints, let's face it. Anyway, so yeah, I just wanted to stop, take a few moments in a dedicated video where I'm not faffing about doing a million and one other things. I just wanted to say thank you so much. The response that I had, and the response I had to the palette was outrageously, overwhelmingly, but in a very good way, it's just so positive, and it just, the best way I can describe it, and I have described it like this before, and now this is going to make me sound like a drug addict. So before I was sounding like an narcissist, now I'm going to sound like a drug addict. So I mean, yeah, anyway. But the best way I can describe it is, I once watched a documentary on a heroin addict. Oh my gosh. You're just thinking, where is this going? Like, where are you taking us with this? But I was watching this documentary about a drug addict and a heroin addict, and she described when she took heroin, she felt like she was just wrapped up in a warm blanket, and it was just so cozy and warm. And that's how I felt, or how I feel, whenever I get like a positive reaction or support or encouragement from you guys. It makes me feel like I'm being wrapped in a very warm, cozy blanket. It kind of makes me feel very protected and loved and cared for. I could say 1,000,001 different words now and probably say them very badly, but I think sometimes to explain something, it's best explained by feeling, and the feeling that your love gives me is one of warmth and happiness. Yeah, I was just absolutely overwhelmed with the response, and in a more general way, when we move away from the palette, I just wanted to say thank you so much for all of your support when it comes to my videos. And also I wanted to apologise as well, because I know that recently I've been absolutely terrible at responding to comments on my videos. To say I've been terrible is, it's a massive understatement, because I've not just been terrible, I've not really been replying to comments, and that's not like because I've not wanted to. It's just I have literally gone through the busiest time of not only my personal life but my working life in the past few months, basically since lockdown, since the pandemic. Like my work-life balance has been just non-existent, because I've been living at work, so. And I've been having to kind of work around looking after the boys because the schools have been closed, and my work is busy enough without a pandemic and without the boys not being in school. So everything has just been so acutely busy, and I don't really like the word stress, but it's been so stressful. I do struggle a lot with anxiety. Here we go. She's making YouTube videos, therefore she struggles with anxiety. I know it's really I don't know, it's ridiculous at this point. I think every single YouTuber that has ever uploaded a video suffers from anxiety. But I do think that it's probably to do with the kind of person that will be happy sitting in their bedroom talking into a camera. You feel comfortable doing that, this is where I become an extrovert. When I'm sat in front of the camera in my makeup room, all of a sudden the switch is flipped and I'm an extrovert. I'm very outgoing, very gregarious. Oh my gosh, that is a fantastic word, gregarious. I need to use that word a lot more often because it just sounds really fun saying it. But yeah, I'm just, very I think I may come across being very confident in my videos, but the reason why I come across as very confident in my videos is because I'm literally in a room by myself talking into a camera. Whereas in every other area of my life, when there's people involved, I'm very, very nervous, very unsure of myself, very anxious, second guessing every single thing that I'm saying because I don't want to sound stupid, because I just don't have confidence in myself. And I'm just very awkward, in general. So I've completely forgotten how I even got onto this, guys. I get distracted so easily, with my own thoughts. But where was I going with this? I don't know. I've been sat here thinking about it for a while, and I do not know. But I hope that this makes some semblance of sense to you, because I can't remember what I was saying. And I was talking about feeling anxious, and then about trying to justify why I've not been responding to comments, and there is no justification for it. I just feel like no matter how busy I am, really, I should be taking the time to reply to comments that you guys have taken time to, you've taken time to not only watch my video, but to actually leave a comment. So there is no justification. There's no excuse for me not replying, and I promise that I will be better. I will do better. I felt so overwhelmed these last few months, and I'm sure everyone has. You know, I don't think anyone has come out of this, you know, pandemic scot-free of, you know, feeling stressed or anxious or just completely out of their mind with questions of how am I even going to get through the day today, like how am I going to do everything, how am I going to juggle all of these plates that I need to juggle and not drop any. And it's just been so stressful, guys, and I know it's been stressful for you too, so I know that I'm not alone in this. But anyway, like guys, the essence of this video and the reason why I'm making this video and what I really hope I can get across now, and I hope I've got across but probably haven't, is I just wanted to thank you all. Your support means so much to me, whether you bought the palette, whether you didn't buy the palette, whether you just left me a beautiful comment. To me, it's one and the same. It just means so much. So thank you so much to you all. This, you know, this just jumping back to, you know, the anxiety that I do feel, particularly like in social situations. The reason why I kind of started my YouTube channel, and this was subconsciously, this wasn't like a conscious thought, but I think subconsciously there's an extrovert inside me that is wanting to get out, because I am an introvert, but there's a tiny little part of me that is an extrovert, I think, that wants to kind of claw her way out. And I think subconsciously that's the reason why I started to make videos. I mean, obviously I have a love of makeup and a love of talking about makeup and a love of AliExpress. But I think this is a way for my inner extrovert to come out for a few moments, you know, and live her best gregarious life. And I also think that it's another way for me to make connections with people and to connect. And I think a big part of YouTube, you know, it's not just making videos and putting out content. It's about the community that you build, and it's about you know, building rapport with people that have the similar interests to you. And I think this is my way, my introverted way of connecting with people. And I just feel like I'm annoyed at myself for having neglected the comment section, honestly. Like I'm annoyed at myself for that. So I promise to you and to myself that I will do better. I will. And before this starts to turn into a Jenna Marbles kind of apology video, because that's not what this was, I'm going to go, guys. I'm going to go, but I just hope you know how thankful I am and how important you all are to me. You're so important to me, and I really appreciate the confidence and the self-belief, or the belief that you've given me. The belief you've given me in myself to have self-belief, if that makes sense. I don't know if it does, but anyway, guys, with all that being said, I'm going to go. I really hope that I got across what I wanted to get across today. I really, really hope that I did. But anyway, I hope that you're doing well. I hope you're safe, positive, happy, feeling fabulous. And I'm going to go. Thank you for watching the video, and I hope to see you in the next one.